Hello everyone, Joshua the Mott here, and this is 5 things you need to know before buying a 3D printer. Let's get into it.
The first thing you need to know is bed leveling is super important. Now, my printer has an auto bed leveling, so I don't really need to worry about that. But just so you know, bed leveling is extremely important if you want like a nice level print, like this over here. If you want like a nice level print, like this, I suggest getting one that has an automatic bed leveling. The one I have, the Creality Ender 3 V3 SE, is really great for beginners because it has auto leveling. It's really easy to set up, and it's really easy to get started. You can probably out of the box you can get printing within 20 minutes, I'd say. I mean, it does say that on the website too, but it's quite easy. So yeah, if you wanna, this is the one you should get if you're gonna get one.
The thing you need to know is prints are prone to failures, alright? You might need to tweak around with the settings a bit before you actually start printing. You might need to tweak around with it, like you might have poor adhesion, need to raise the bed temperature, you know? And that, like, you might need to tweak around. It might not be the printer's fault, it actually might be your slicer settings. So yeah, like this egg I have over here, like there's some blotches in it, those little speckles. That's because I didn't have enough supports on it. So y'all need to know, or y'all should know, that it's okay if they fail, alright? It's okay. You just you have to tweak it till you find that Goldilocks spot. So yeah, now on to my third one. One is, listen to the filament manufacturer specifications. Like if you have a, well, let me get this out. If you have a thing of filament and it has like directions like this, read them. Because if you don't follow them, your print's going to end out terribly. Look at this one. I didn't follow the directions, and see all those bumps? This cap, yeah. So if you're printing at 100 millimeters a second, this one says 90, so you might want to do that. But I'm using a different filament. I'm using Inland Silk, so I don't have to worry about that. The fourth thing you need to know is basically start with some small prints, like this Benchy you can find off of Thingiverse. Looks pretty good. Like it's actually packs in a lot of support tests, like for example curved holes, arches and stuff. I kind of forgot and printed this with supports, so it wasn't really a benchmark test. So yeah.
Done printing all your beginner stuff. If you want to print some more complicated things like this gearbox I have here, make sure you get your tolerances right, because without the tolerances, none of this stuff fits together and it won't really work. So just watch half of it's basically your slicer settings, I should say. So basically your slicer settings and stuff matter about that. Also, the conditions that you keep your room at. For example, it is very humid in my room, so that's why I have this filament dryer right here that dries the filament. Because humidity is bad for 3D printing, alright? Like, here, if I grab one of my prints, you see this stuff? Or if I get one of my other benchies, it's fine, I don't know where it is. But basically, oh, it's right here. Basically, you'll get stringing and stuff. That just means you need to adjust the retraction distance, but if you get like little blotches, that basically means you need to adjust it. So yeah. Then if you have stringing like this, all you gotta do is just adjust the retraction distance in your slicer. And then you have your printing speed and stuff. And then you could just adjust it based on your print. So I'm gonna adjust mine to 75. There it goes. It's going. And yeah, that's
Thank y'all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you take this in consideration if you buy a 3D printer. Your type of printer really depends. You guys can do the research, but everyone's printers are different. Mine's basically tailored. It stuck out to me. There's a lot of 3D printer brands, for example, Creality, Bamboo Lab, Elegoo, Anycubic. It also depends the price range. Also remember, you get what you pay for. Yeah, and also pay attention to what filament you got and what your printer can handle. Because if your printer can't handle a certain type of filament, you basically just wasted money. So anyways, thank you all for watching this video, and hope you all enjoyed it. Bye.